All right, we're doing it. We're right outside the Knockdown Center. I don't know if we're in Queens. I don't know if we're in Brooklyn. I don't technically know where we are. Whatever that is. And I am here with the one, the only Bruiser Wolf.
Salute, my guy.
Just chilling outside. You're about to perform tonight. How's it going?
Oh, man.
Appreciate you doing this. You're one of my favorite artists.
I appreciate you.
I've been gunning for this interview for a while. I've been bothering Andrew for months. So I'm glad we were able to make this happen.
Oh, man. Shit, man. Just enjoying myself, getting the work in the hip-hop mecca in New York with my bro. You know what I'm saying? Drew, Rafi, we out here working.
You're opening for Billy Woods tonight, supporting Billy Woods?
Yes,
how's the tour been?
This is my first show with Billy.
First show?
Yeah.
How many stops you got?
I'm not sure. Zero. I'm just filling in New York, you know. But knowing Billy, he probably be calling me for something else too. You know what I'm saying? So I just pulled up on my bro. You know.
Have you had a relationship with you on his most recent album too?
Mm-hmm.
Have you had a relationship with him for a while, or is that a?
Actually, the first dude to book me when we had the Dope Game Stupid, he booked me, and he had me on like a little mini tour with him then. It was Cleveland, Detroit, and it was another spot, but it was COVID going on, so it was a lot of interruptions.
Weird time.
But he was the first dude to pay me, for a verse.
You know,
that's my man's. He 100 for real.
That's crazy. What have you taken any game from him? Has he been somewhat of a mentor for you? Like, how is?
Yeah, the first guy I seen, like I tell you, the guy booked me first, right? And me and Rafi was waiting on our money to leave. And he said, hold on, let me go to the merch table. So he went to the merch table, him and the Lucid, and they was grinding and came and brought us the money. So me saying that is, you know, I watch his grind, you know, the independent, you know, the physicals, you know, and he great with the words, man. That's my man.
He is, and yes, he's a good example of independent artists. He's definitely one of the few that have paved the way over the last decade or so.
Definitely a mentor to me in this right now, for sure.
And so you also just dropped a single, "Raised by Dope," with Harry Fraud, and then you got the new album coming with Harry Fraud.
Yes, sir.
Made by Dope. I would ask you where you got the title from, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory how you got to that.
I'm dealing with one of the illest producers. You know, that's him, man. He took the words from, you know, I saying, you know, the music, but I can't wait. You know, I'm blessed for the features on there. Thank God for Benny the Butcher, man, looking out for me.
Any others you could tease or not right now? I don't know when this is gonna come out, but
yeah, shit. I got Mick Jenkins on there.
Oh, he bigged you up.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Did that happen because of that, or were you already boys with him before that?
No, I just met Mick through that, but you know, he was working with Harry too, so you know, and I'm just a fan of Mick too, man. He savvy with the bars, man. He crazy. You know?
He gave you high praise as like one of the top lyricists in the game, essentially, more or less. Like he was really breaking it down. That was with Curtis King, and then you talked to Curtis.
Curtis, my guy. We got some shit cooking up too, man.
Oh, Curtis is a good dude. Curtis is a good dude.
Yep, I got Zaloopers on there.
That's dope. He just dropped an album.
Yeah, shout out to Zaloopers. And it's some more surprises I can't say. You know, Harry doing the finished touches. You know.
When was the first time you started working with Harry? Because obviously he produced on POTLUCK. But had you had a relationship with him prior to that? Like, was that your first time working together? Like, how'd you guys first connect?
I had been working with Harry. We got plugged with Harry. Shout out to Andrew Barber. You know,
right there, right behind the cam.
Yeah, you know, we got together and we was working probably since a year and a half ago. You know, and I've been back and forth to New York, or he's sending beats over and. He been helping me, you know. He helped me with my stories, got stories, you know. That's my man. Features with Currency, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, he really look out for me, man. You know what I'm saying?
And he's one, to me, I always have viewed him for a long time as one of, like, the top producers. And he, you know, has a certain group of people he locks in with a lot. So for him to, you know, want to work with someone like you for a full body of work I think, says something about, you know, what he thinks of you, obviously.
Yeah, and he pushed me, man. A good guy, man. And the music is crazy. And, you know, sometimes I record on the beat, man, and he might change it all up, man. He on some other shit, man. He is a genius for real.
Has your recording process, like, changed at all? Have you taken something from like working with him? Like, has that altered any way you approach music? Or
I don't know. It's just a vibe, man. I be excited with Harry, man. You know, when I go in the booth, it's a vibe, man, and I be trying to impress him. So it's the same thing.
I've only heard "Raised by Dope" so far, but it's so good. I hit Andrew right before I came here. I was like, dude, song is fire. Like when the beat drops, I'm like Chris Pratt in that like Parks and Rec gif where he's like, like what? What was the one line you said I fucking thought was laughing so hard at? Where you're like, get sloppy toppy if you kick games like Mbappe. Like
sushi and sake.
Yeah. Like with poverty to paparazzi. Yeah.
Hey,
so
for
fire.
Real.
Do you make yourself laugh when you come up with some of these, or do you impress yourself like, damn, that was a good one?
I don't know. I just be in some type of rage, like, and it always be funny, you know, and it's really how I deliver it. But when I be writing it, it don't be that way. That type of stuff come when I really get to rehearsing or really about to record. I got to express it. So it'd be funny, man. I don't know, man.
I mean, you're like, it's funny, but I think it's funny because the lyrics are so clever, the delivery is so unique, and like, you know, we're kind of at a time where people will be like, oh, like, people don't care about lyrics as much. Right. And I would even say about myself, like, when I listen to music, like, I catch myself doing it, like, subconsciously. Like, I'm usually just listening to the music and more so, like, the artist's tone, delivery, the flow, cadence, rhyme scheme, and might not catch the lyrics at first, and I may have to go back to do that. You, I feel like I can't even help it. Like, you just say things that always catches my ear where I'm like, what the hell did he just, like, consistently first listen, like, I don't know, like your lyrics are just like stickier than most artists I listen to right now.
That's crazy, Doc. You know, I just don't try to waste no lines, man. Everything I spit, you know, it's in the replay value too, man. You know, you want them to listen and keep going back. You don't want to. I just went with it, man, and I'm blessed, man, to even have people look into it like that. You know.
How's And I feel like you got a pretty good response from your fan base when you dropped Potluck. I feel like everybody unanimously loved Potluck.
Yes, they did.
Did you know that album was going to be like as successful and as well received as it was? Like, how'd you feel putting that body work out?
Man, I didn't. It was different, man, because we was just working with different producers. Like I had an album I got with Craven. I got an album I got with Harry. I got an album with Sheefy, Raffi. So all these producers, Knowledge, I'm working with stuff
crazy,
with him.
Like top producers,
Filthy,
full albums.
You know what I'm saying?
Filthy too?
Yeah, Filthy too. Sango, he sent me packs, you know, all of them. So those are guys, and that's who I was working with. So we was just moving and working. And Andrew, man, he's like, man, we might as well drop something. Let's see if and I'm like, yeah, let's get something from all the producers and call it Potluck, you know. So it was a different type of thing than me doing 30 tracks and picking 13 from 30 or. You know, it was all like a collage, but it was good work, and they all really, man, I love them producers for what they did for me, you know. Knowledge redid his beat that I actually recorded over. Harry did the same thing. Sango came in the clutch, you know, sending me a ton of beats. Filthy always on deck, you know, he always look out for me. So I was already working with Sheefy, so it just, man, turned out great, man, for real.
How did you and Andrew connect?
Oh man, he's a bruiser. He's a bruiser, but way before I was. But
can you hit the bruiser too? Can you hit the bruiser?
He be walking around saying all my lyrics consistently.
That's true. He low key. He might know him better than you.
Yeah. That's funny. But no, man. Drew, man, he was already around. I did my first show at Pitchfork. Danny brought me out in front of so many people. Drew was there, and I've been rocking with him since, you know. When it got kind of slow over there, we was chilling, and you know, Danny was like, "Man, we better. I got the perfect move for you. Let's call Andrew." And you know, and Drew really wasn't with it, you know, but. He was done. He was doing his thing, man, chilling. He been there, done that, you know. But he believed in me, and I'm forever grateful for that. And that's my man.
And he's a vet of the game. He's been around for a while.
It's a blessing for him, bro.
That's a great person to have, you know, helping out with the career on the management side. He's a good dude.
Yes, man.
And then I know, so a lot of people, like you've talked about it a bunch in interviews, like you got into the game a little later in life. You played football for a bit, got in later. Kind of in a young man's game, rapping. It's like mature raps. It's, you know, relatable, authentic. Did you think the Clipse album and kind of like their success this year, did that give you any kind of like change your perspective on, oh, maybe people are more open to people aging in rap, or did you already feel confident enough in yourself that you're like, they're gonna?
I probably feel like all the rest of the OGs, like, I told you, motherfucker, so I told you that, I told you it was like this. You know, they legends, man. They staples in the game, man. They, you know, cultural trendsetters. Shout out to them, man. We've been rocking them since we was younger, so I knew what they was gonna do. And you got for real, man. What the hell, man? What you think? What you thought that was gonna be? You know, with Pusha going crazy. You know, Malice with his conscious thoughts and life of what he been going through. That's what you want to hear, as I want to hear as an OG. So, man, shout out to the Clipse, and I knew it. I'm definitely proud. I'm glad to be in that reign of OGs rapping or whatever. You know, you're not putting a book over me or judging a book by cover. I'm an OG or whatever. Man, it's bars, man. Music is everything.
But it's kind of a crazy and interesting position that you're in, I think, because you're like, you could speak about yourself as an OG, like from an age perspective, but kind of like you actually being in the rap game, you're relatively probably new, I would think, like at least coming into the like mainstream consciousness. So is that like, I think you're like one of the few people that are probably like that. Like there's a few other guys that came into the game late. Do you think that puts you in an advantageous spot? Maybe that like, you know, people are still just like maybe discovering you, just catching on. Like
I think it's the perfect time too because of the internet. You know, the kids on there. You know, I'm new at that time. You know, and I didn't learn what the OGs did. You know, and I done took game from them and all the great rappers. You know, I definitely think I'm kind of somewhat at advantage. It's like Spud Webb in the dunk contest. You want them to win. Like,
that's true.
You know, yeah, man. I appreciate it right now. And I got a different story. It's, you know what I mean? And I ain't got to be with the youngins on like that, but they vibe with me, you know?
Yeah. And it's like your music's authentic. You're not trying to be too cool or portray something, some certain type of lifestyle. You're like, it feels, you know, true to real life from you. So,
and that's what I want it to be. I don't want to say nothing just for trends and stuff. I want to be knowledgeable. I want to be entertaining as well. But I just, you know, gonna spit, man. Like what this shit was made on. Like they want to hear bars for real, and everybody can continue to make music or whatever. It's my lane. That's what I want to do. You know, and I'm gonna stick to it, man.
What can people expect on the Harry Fraud album, Made by Dope?
Dope.
What can people expect? We talk about the features, but just like sonically and the singles out as a recording.
You about to get some great production. Harry been full pedal on this. Man, Harry is so special, man. He take verses and move them around, man. He plug you, he pitch you with the right features. But what you expect from this is that Harry, man, that Harry Fraud, that Bruiser Wolf, some shit you ain't really heard before. And man, it's about to be crazy, man.
So I was saying before, like super unique delivery, like it stands out, like your rapping style, like I fucking love it. But how did you, like, early on when you first developed that sound, like, how did you have the confidence to just, like, go your own lane and, like, not be concerned about, like, I don't know, I just think how you rap is just so different. Like, it takes a lot of confidence to do that, stick with it, and be like, nah, like, everyone's going to catch up. Like, I don't got to worry about chasing anything. Yeah. Like, how did you have the confidence to just go for it, and B, how have you developed and, like, refined your sound over time and, like, your style over time?
Oh, man, when I did it and I started really doing it and repping out to it, it's like, damn, this shit sound awkward, but I can't really change it now. You know what I'm saying? I can't, like, it was the guy, you know, and it was like I looked at all the falsetto singers. I'm like, man, ain't nobody in rap really trying to take it there, you know? And then just going through it and everybody liking it, loving it. I'm my own sound, I'm an instrument, you know, it gave me the confidence to keep going, and I learned more, you know, doing it, going through it, man. It gave me the confidence, and as I go, I learned how to use it more. I listened to all the falsetto. I listened to great musicians, bro, and shit, man, I just had it was dope, bro. You know.
Did you who specifically did anyone specifically give you the falsetto idea, or like that come from anything in particular, or just fucking around?
I did it because of the stylistics and shit. One day My father always listens to Stylistics, Blue Magic. These great tenors or whatever. I'm like, what if a motherfucker was rapping like this, you know? And then like I said, I got better as I went on, and then, you know, so many comparison goes to 40, right? And I'm like, man, that's the goal. I ain't trying to sound like 40, but I study 40 now since y'all say it. So I watch the greats, you know what I'm saying? I do go watch Sugar Free now, you know. I do go watch Twister, 3000, whoever really with words and expressions, I really try to listen to now. But, you know, it's going to even get broader now. But it came from the Stylistics and Blue Magic, Philip Beatty, you know, the tenors in the game. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be the rap guy, you know?
Yeah. And I know you said you're big on the punchlines, like you're always thinking of punchlines.
Yep. Punchlines, man.
So you're just
New York, man. What y'all talking about?
You ever consider doing a stand-up comedy or nah?
No.
Nah.
I probably do a comedy rapping with the comedy on. You get a comedy show rapping.
You got the delivery of a comic, like you got the timing.
Hey, if the bag right, I'm doing whatever. I'm gonna provide for my babies.
I just think you could. What about acting?
For sure, I really want to act. You know, I really want to get off into movies. You know, shit, it's a bag. You know.
Yeah. Anything in the works or not yet?
Nah. I got people reaching out, but they ain't really. You know,
Yeah.
I've been so tunnel vision with perfecting the craft and, you know, rapping, man, and taking care of the kids.
Does you think being a dad have like a huge effect on like how you approach your career?
Yeah, because it's so much you sacrifice for, so much you relies on this. You won't fuck it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My babies eat off of it. Want to make them proud. You know, and just being responsible, man. I ain't got time for no little kid shit. You gotta take care of kids. You know.
Obviously, like Danny Brown has been somewhat of a mentor for you, like brought you under his wing, Bruiser Brigade and all that. Have you? What do you think of like? I don't know if you saw this, but he has a new album dropping, and then he got like a weird reaction online or something. Like, what did you think about that? Like, I don't know what he even was. Like, people didn't like the track list or something. Like, it's the new direction he's going. Like, what did you think about that?
They just don't know who he is, man. They don't know his creative. Still, he don't have one. He ahead of the curve. It's gonna fuck him up 3 years later. Like, damn, man, this is genius. I hate I was saying dumb shit, but that's who he is, man. He here to be different and do different shit, and he don't want to be the same. You know what I'm saying? He did that. You know, he's an extraordinary creator, bro. A genius for really with music. He love it all. And he ahead of the curve with what he doing. We gonna be dancing like a motherfucker to what he doing. It's going crazy now. People like shit, man. This is great. You know, he know what he doing, man.
I like the new single too. I didn't even think it was that far of a departure from what he's been doing. Like, I don't know. It was so weird that people like seemed upset about it, but
and he's still spitting. It's that fire, that heat. You ain't listen to that motherfucking single he dropped. He's spitting. Hey, you know, people minds, man. It's the fan thing, and I get it. They want it to be the way they used to, but that's his thing, man. He pushes it, man. He pushed the needle, bro, to different and better shit. You know, that's his thing. Why stay the same? Yeah. That's why you see he put me on. Yeah. Shit, I'm different. You know, he put people on. That's what he do, man. He's a special guy, man, and they should just listen to the fucking music, man.
Yeah. Do you ever feel that kind of pressure from your fans at all? Like that they have a certain expectation and you feel like you got to kind of deliver what they might want, or nah, you don't even consider that? I
used to think like that and then go back to Raffy like, man, fuck that. Just spit, you know, just rap, bro, you know, and I'm just keep coming up with clever bars and coordinating it the best way I can, you know?
I think that's true also. I think what people love about you the most, I think, are how clever and witty your bars are. So that's always going to be there probably no matter the style direction you go or, you know, production you rap on. Like, that is always kind of the core of it. So I think people always love that.
That's what I'm going to do, man. I'm going to keep doing that. I ain't about to think about what nobody thinking. I'm going to keep making fun music that I think is dope, you know what I'm saying? And be me. I don't want nobody controlling my art, none of that, you know? We just going to keep doing what we do.
All right, so Harry Fraud album, Made by Dope, is dropping on October 15th. And then do we know what's coming after that? Because you have a million other albums in the tuck, I know.
Oh, man, we're going to come right back with Sheefy. Sheefy going to come right after Harry, Pushing the Painter, Craven on the flow right now. And then, you know, me and Raffy got something great we working on. Part 2, you know, we putting something together.
How do do you put these albums together like pretty quick, or are these like are you recording in like a very short amount of time? Are these over time? Like how do you when you lock in with these producers? What does that usually like?
Name of the game, keep recording. I'm just recording all the time. Whenever I can get with him, I'm recording. They send it over, I'm recording. I got work to do every day.
I'm sure we were just talking. You
people
recorded
send you
3 or 4
beats all the
songs
time.
last night.
Yeah, with Harry, we in that mug vibing off the Japanese whiskey. You know what I'm talking about? And just chilling, man, and vibing out. And I got it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep doing it. There's so much other shit. We got knowledge on the floor. You know, there's a lot of projects we got working for sure.
Has there been anyone that you didn't have a prior relationship with that's like co-signed your music, posted anything publicly, so like said that they're a fan, that was like, you're like, oh shit, that's, I can't believe they like that.
There's a couple people. Paak, man.
Oh, that's a good one. Damn.
Paak, they invited me to the concert in Detroit, and he walked up. He was a whole bunch of people talking. He's like, watch out, that's Bruiser Wolf. So he, like, man, you just shut this motherfucker down. He like, man, he started saying my lines and shit, and you know, he just a big fan of mine. He posted it before, you know. He's a real dude, man.
That's a guy who knows music. So.
Yes, he do. A1, man. Yeah. You know, knowledge my dog.
All right. I think we'll wrap it probably. It's all starting to get dark. Like it's getting dark, getting yelled at. Like
it's time to go. They ain't playing. We had this.
Yeah, that's true.
Chenz.
There was a lot that went into trying to make this happen. So I'm really happy, really glad we were able to do this. I'm a huge fan.
Yes, on camera. I said I would make the cameo. Thank you, Chenz. I appreciate you coming. Wolf's gonna kill it tonight. Check out the episode.
Check it out. We have another video available on social. Where can people follow you?
_ the Bruiser Wolf on Instagram. The Bruiser Wolf. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please.
And Made by Dope with Harry Fraud.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Bruiser.
My dog.
Thank you.